ano lang, i-refresh ko lang po yung question doon sa releasing of funds from that 320 million, di ba nag-file kayo ng resolution? Kaugnay doon sa actual report, financial report with regards to that 320 million disbursement during election.
Uh, yes, Mr.
And
Chair.
it was vetoed by the
Opo,
governor.
by the governor, Mr. Chair, but we had it overridden, Mr. Chair. Opo, yes, Mr. Chair. It was overridden.
So, na-override nyo.
Opo, na-override po yun.
Oh no, it's not, Mr. Chair.
Please proceed.
And now
proceed.
it's not being implemented by the land bank.
We're speaking of the
Resolution. Is that the ordinance or resolution?
we're speaking of the account, Mr. Chair. Opo. Actually, we had two resolutions that we made, as well as one ordinance. The ordinance was vetoed by the governor, so we issued again, Mr. Chair, of a resolution last March, recently, last March 13. But however, or unfortunately, Mr. Chair, there was no action until now of the resolution.
March 13 of this year.
Opo. For the second time, we filed again another resolution to Land Bank. But unfortunately, Mr. Chair, it was not taken action yet up to now.
Can you furnish us a copy?
Yes, Mr. Chair. Right away, we can do that.
Yeah, please, before the hearing will be suspended. No?
Yes, Mr. Chair, we'll do.
Anyway, kasi OGCC, ano nga po, kasi last time, yung legal opinion niyo raw with regards to the case, paki-state lang po yung pangalan. This is the first time that you attended this hearing?
Good morning, Mr. Chair. No, Mr. Chair. I attended the hearing last December 6. Mr. Chair. Your Honor.
Paki-state po yung position niyo with regards to your legal opinion to the Land Bank.
Yes, good morning, Your Honors. I'm Attorney John Michael Wesser from the Office of the Government Corporate Counsel, Your Honor. Yes, sir.
Please proceed.
Yes. Your Honor, we have our recent opinion with regard to the subject issues in this case, Your Honor. And this opinion was rendered by our office last January 15, 2024. It was requested by Land Bank in view of the proceedings that transpired during the December 6, 2023 hearing, Your Honor. Basically, the issues there raised by Land Bank for opinion of our office are the following. First are the withdrawals, encashment, or deposit transactions, including confirmation, covered by the Bank Secrecy Law or the RA 1405. Second, does the Bank Secrecy Law cover circumstances surrounding deposit-related transactions as to the manner of delivery of the cash to the client, the signatory of the checks, persons who receive the cash? And last issue raised is, what information may the Land Bank disclose to the committee when asked to confirm who physically received the cash? In general terms, can the Land Bank categorically confirm the identity of persons who transacted with the branch? Those are the questions raised by Land Bank in their recent request for opinion from our office, Your Honor.
So your opinion on the three issues that was... please proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. As regards the first query, Your Honor, again, our office opines that the withdrawal, encashment, or deposit transactions are covered by Bank Secrecy Law. In such case, Your Honor, the prohibition under Section 2 of RA 1405 or the Bank Secrecy Law covers such withdrawal, encashment, or deposit transactions such that they cannot disclose any information pertinent to the subject bank accounts of the province, Your Honor.
Pertinent to?
The subject bank accounts of the province of Cagayan. With regard to the second issue, Your Honor.
Unless unless authorized by.
Unless there are exceptions, Your Honor, under RA 1405. With your permission, Your Honor, I will quote the provision under
Please proceed.
1405. The exceptions are as follows, Your Honor. Except upon written permission of the depositor, in case of impeachment, or upon order of a competent court in cases of bribery or dereliction of duty of public officials, or in cases where the money deposited or invested is the subject matter of litigation. In our opinion, Mr. Chair, we also quoted an annotation from the book issued by the Bangko Sentral, released by the Bangko Sentral, as additional exceptions based on the laws and existing jurisprudence. And let me quote them for you, Mr. Chair, again. These additional exceptions are provided by other laws in which bank deposits and investments may be examined and inspected and inquired into by authorized persons or government agencies in the following instances. First, violations of Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act. Second, investigation by the Ombudsman of bank accounts and records. Third, determination by the Commission of Internal Revenue of a resident's gross estate and exchange of tax information. Fourth, inquiry by the Anti-Money Laundering Council into deposits and investments related to the unlawful activities and money laundering offenses. Fifth, conduct of annual testing by the Bangko Sentral, which is solely limited to the determination of the existence and true identity of the owners of peso or foreign currency non-checking numbered accounts to prevent money laundering. Sixth, investigation by the Anti-Money Laundering Council of deposits and investments related to financing or acts of terrorism. Seventh, examination by the Anti-Terrorism Council of bank accounts pursuant to judicial order in anti-terrorism cases. Eighth, inquiry by the Philippine Deposit Insurance Corporation and the Bangko Sentral in cases of unsafe or unsound banking. Ninth, audit of government deposits by the Commission on Audit. And tenth, investigation by the Presidential Commission on Good Government to recover ill-gotten wealth. And last, Your Honor, the view of records by a rehabilitation receiver in connection with the rehabilitation or liquidation of financially distressed enterprises and individuals, Your Honor. Those are the additional exemptions as provided again by under laws and existing jurisprudence. Your Honor.
Okay, now when it comes to a local government unit, Attorney who gives the authority? Is it the Sanggunian or the local chief executive?
Your Honor, that was also the subject of our opinion in our first opinion. But in our opinion, Your Honor, we answered there that the authority to transact business actually emanates from, is exercised by the Sanggunian.
Right.
But in our opinion, Your Honor, that the exercise of that functions must be jointly, Your Honor.
Joint?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, can the Sanggunian on their own, example, if they wanted to check the statements of their account, can they ask for the statements from the bank? If the Sanggunian asks for it, can they do that?
Yes, Your Honor, they can do that.
Does it need the consent of the local chief executive?
Your Honor, if that is merely a checking of the...
Yeah, checking.
Yes.
They wanted
can
to see
do
the
that
transactions done in that particular account.
As part of their functions, Your Honor, as provided under the local government code. They can do that.
Okay, then Vice Governor, ask for the statements and then give it to us.
Yes, Mr. Chair, certainly.
Oh, now, it's clear now. Land Bank, napakalinaw po yung opinion ng OGCC. If the Sanggunian will ask for it, bibigay niyo po. Okay? So, and the committee will ask for the Vice Governor of the Sanggunian to submit those documents. Malinaw po, Land Bank. Okay, thank you. So, Vice Gov, with the exigency, pakiano lang po.
We will prioritize that,
Yeah,
Mr. Chair.
thank you. At
Mr.
least kayo malinaw.
I'm just wondering lang kasi this is the first time that I attended this hearing with regards to this case no. May I ask Mr. Chair si Vice Governor Melvin Vargas, have you given authority to the governor to
to release that, how much was that? That 340 million.
None, Mr. Chair.
You have not given authority.
Yes, Mr. Chair.
And if you have not given authority, bakit na-release ang pera?
Opo.
In other words, we're talking nonsense in here, Mr. Chair. Dahil void amnesia yung ginawa niya talaga in the first place. Di ba? Sa simula pa lang, mali na. If you have not given authority for the governor to release that amount, actually, we're talking nonsense in here. Dahil the power to release emanates from the Sangguniang Panlalawigan. And me being a former vice governor and a former mayor, we know the rules. At kung wala kayong authority na binigay, ang pinag-uusapan po natin dito kalokohan na po ito lahat dahil pwede na talagang makulong yung ating governor na yan, if ever. So I think even the point of view of the OGCC with regards kung sino ang may authority, doon pa lamang po sa simula ng problema, na-establish na po natin na mali na. So in other words, all other things will be wrong as well. Dahil nagsimula po tayo ng mali doon sa implementation ng releasing of that amount. So in other words, Mr. Chairman, if we started it wrong, mali na po lahat yan.
Anyway, for the information of Chairman Dan, that was the argument also being posed by the Sanggunian. But ang counter position ng local chief executive of the province of Cagayan, that is part of the annual budget. So, but question of ang pinag-usapan dito, if indeed the Sanggunian has given the authority to the governor for that specific withdrawals and transactions, wala po. But the argument ka ng provincial government is it is part of the annual budget. But the matter at hand is the question of the documents from Land Bank that was discussed the previous hearing, and they're invoking about the bank secrecy law. And that was the opinion daw of the OGCC. Now, in this particular hearing, malinaw na po, for as long as the Sangguniang Panlalawigan will ask for that statement, bank statement, ibibigay po ng Land Bank, then ang Sangguniang Panlalawigan will submit it to the committee. Malinaw na po yon.
Mr. Chair, may clarification lang po ako. Is it in the form of a program, of a project, wherein that money that was disbursed is through, I heard that is 1,000 pesos that was given to all of the beneficiaries. But in an annual investment plan, you have to put a specific project and program. And if the specific project and program entails a detailed 1,000 pesos per beneficiary, that is okay. But if indeed the program that was injected in the AIP is a comprehensive or a program for each and every department, well, I think may problem po talaga doon.
The argument of, again for the information of Chairman Dan, ang argument po ng provincial government that is part of the COVID-19 program, no? Pandemic relief program. At it was specified dun sa tatlo po, no? May mga programang tatlo. But anyway, kahit ano pa man, ang violation kasi dun is using of public funds during prohibited period.
Yeah, okay.
Election ban.
Now I understand.
Mas doon na tayo po.
My apology also, Mr. Chairman, for not being a part of the initial investigation, but now it's not now being clarified to me, and that matters so much for this presentation. Maraming salamat po, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you din. Thank you, Chairman Fernandez. Now,
Your Honor.
OGCC, please proceed.
Yes, Your Honor. If I may supplement my response earlier, Your Honor. In connection with the request to the subject documents pertinent to the bank account of the province of Cagayan, Your Honor, I emphasize, Your Honor, that there is a joint requirement for the requirement of in order for them to have the request be approved by the local chief executive, Your Honor, and that is in our opinion, Your Honor.
Kasi that's your opinion. But in this case, OGCC, ayaw ko na tong ipaabot pa sa sa head of office, pati na po sa land bank. Because if this issue will not be resolved, wala po, mapipilitan po kami. Ako mismo, papatawag ko po, I will talk to the Speaker of the House, ipapatawag ko po yung head of agency at the same time, yung president ng land bank. Pinagbigyan ko na po kayo nung nakaraan pa. Kasi, attorney, napakalinaw po, the power and authority of LCE emanates from the council. Hindi po makapag-transact ang isang local chief executive unless otherwise being given the authority from the council. Napakalinaw po yun. In this case, may problema yung sanggunian, may problema yung local chief executive. Sino yung who will prevail? The authority of the sanggunian that gives authority to the mayor or the provincial governor in this case, or the wishes of the governor? Is that the opinion of the office?
Our
Na
earlier
kailangan po
opinion,
dalawa?
Your Honor. No, Your Honor. Our opinions were
Hindi,
supplemented.
tanong ko lang diretso. Please
Yes, sir.
answer directly. Is it the opinion of the agency na dapat dalawa? Or it is your opinion?
That is from the opinion of our office, Your Honor. The
In your
of the
office?
government. Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So wala tayong magawa. Papatawag na lang namin diretso. I will talk to the speaker, call for the president of Land Bank, and call your
Yes,
head
Your
of office.
With due respect, Your Honor, the subject bank accounts, Your Honor, has something to do with information pertinent to the bank account of the province of Cagayan. And that is why the Land Bank, for their part, is invoking the bank secrecy law under RA.
Hindi nga eh. Ang sinasabi ko nga, ito, yung first exception. Basahin mo nga yung first exception kanina.
Your Honor, the first exception is the except upon written permission of the depositor, Your Honor.
Hindi, yung sa Bangko Sentral.
Yes. When there is a violation of Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act, Your Honor.
Now we're talking about what? Spending of government fund during prohibited period.
I understand, Your Honor.
Oh,
Yes.
hindi pa pasok yan? We're not just talking here about the fund of for nothing. We're talking here the fund of the provincial government being used during election ban. And it is graft. Oh, you check.
Yes, Your Honor. I understand, Your Honor.
Oh, you understand now.
Yes, Your
What is
Honor.
what is now your personal opinion with regards to it?
Honor,
Kasi hindi pa naman kayo, hindi ko pa pwede magkonsulta.
if it's
Now, what is your opinion about it?
opinion only, Your Honor, if the subject case, the proceedings, or as earlier discussed, falls under the Graft and Corrupt Practices Act, Your Honor, then it falls under the exception.
O, di pasok siya. Di ba?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now,
Falls.
ayaw ko rin kitang ipitin. Pero I hope after this hearing, paki-check na lang po sa head of office nyo or else papatawag ko yan with the permission of the speaker, pati yung presidente ng Land Bank. Just like what I did with DBP. Nung kabilang issue, Mexico, Pampanga. Kaya paki-check na lang, then balikan mo po yung COMSEC with regard to the first exemption.
Yes, Your Honor.
Kasi we're running out of time. Sabi ko na nga, kailangan namin to i-resolve, tapusin na to. Ayaw ko rin pabalik-balikin kayo dito. At the same time, mag-election na, may filing na by October. Kailangan matapos na to. Okay, can I get your commitment now? That
Yes,
after
sir.
this hearing, you consult? I will
Yes,
just
sir.
give you 2 days para balikan yung COMSEC. We will get to that. Kasi kung ang opinion ng presidente ng Land Bank at saka ng head of office nyo is different or will change, mag-hear tayo dito o GCC lang at saka Land Bank. Ayaw kong gawin yan, pero gagawin ko yan. Pag hindi tayo nagkaayos dito.
Yes, Your Honor. We
Okay.
understand, Your Honor. But
I give you 2 days to report to the COMSEC with regards to that issue.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.